everyone and welcome into another live stream. Today we will be scripting stuff, of course. Wow, my heart feels a bit in pain. I might have chugged a bit much coffee to get myself going for this stream. What the heck just happened? Whoa. My VLC just did a whoopsie. There we go. That's what you're supposed to play. Now, I might have drunk a bit much coffee before starting the stream, and my heart feels a bit... Well, let's just say I can feel it beating, so that's a cool thing. Anyway, hi. How's everyone doing? Hi the Carmine, hi the Sunscar, hi the Mr. Best, hi the Terry. What are we doing today? We will be making a terminal. How hard could that be? Take a look at this. Look, it's terminal. How simple it is, right? We just need to make this. How could that possibly be difficult? Am I right? Come on, just a terminal. That's all we need. That's all we need. That's all we need to do. So this is all we need to do. So, in order to make a terminal, we'll need a function called. Well, first of all, let's see if this works, just in case it doesn't. And where did we finish? Build client main. Make it, and we can move it around. Alright, sweet. So basically, if we go to input, we can comment this out. This is for movement. Basically, right now, Unhuman levels of caffeine. Yeah, but it's not good for you. It's not good for me. I regret drinking so much, actually. I should have just started the live stream earlier on. I could have squished it in if I tried harder. Okay. Station of that. No, I can just feel it. Alright. In order to make this terminal work, what do we need? We need a black rectangle. And that's kind of it, actually. We need a black rectangle. So how would we make that black rectangle? Well, I'm so glad no one asked. You see, basic idea will be simple. Render a black rectangle and render text on top of it. And we already have a struct called terminal struct, which has a line and a log, and then has the size of the terminal and the position of the terminal. All we need to do now is just draw it. That's it. That's it. That's how simple it is, alright? It's really how simple it is. So extend pointer terminal object. Just for the sake of consistency, we might as well do it capital. All lowercase? Why is this one lowercase? Ah, no, I can't fix now. So, terminal object. I thought about making a pun for the title of this live stream with something with terminal, but it seemed insensitive. Okay, right here, we're going to define it like this. And then right with all the other objects, we're going to follow through on the same steps. So right here, we're going to malloc one. Also, oh goody me, I already forgot how to do things around here. We also need size of this object. Terminal object size, there we go. And we also need to define it there. Up the top, right here, which is equal to 0. Sweet. And now... what? Well, now what? That's a good question. Now what? Ah, it's so lovely just think this hard when I can barely string a coherent sentence together. Hi, Mr. Ray, welcome. Okay, we have create text. What we'll also have is we'll have create terminal, and when we're creating this terminal, we also want one more thing right here, which will be unsigned int font. That'll be another thing, semi-important. But we're making complications. Oh, hold on, we didn't switch. Yeah, right. I almost forgot. Well, I almost forgot. I just forgot. Give me a second. We need to put them back on the ground like this. Oh, I need to log in. Login and password invalid. Of course, login and password is invalid. It's always invalid on first try. Hold on, I need to hack into my own. Okay. There we go. I hacked into my own Discord. I'm just that good. Okay. 500. Oh, today we're retiring Wooden Pirate Make It. Would you look at that? Oh no, Mini Make It. Never mind. Retiring Mini Make It. Well, thank you for your service, Mini Make It. But unfortunately, it's time to go. For you will be replaced with this absolute abomination. Biblically accurate. Make It. There we go. This just looks like free Make It, actually. But oh, everyone who's been the Make It making live stream knows it's just a single Make It. Why is the display so low now? What happened? Ridiculous. There we go. Where's the status of AGI video? It's on my list of things to do. Sending constellation. It's among other videos on my list of videos to do. I could try, if in case anyone is interested, we could do a poll about this, you know, actually. Because I am working on a massive video and I could actually sacrifice a bit of work for that massive video. So slow down the massive video and just work on some smaller videos on streams, and AGI video would be among them. So we could do that. Anyhow, now we need to define all of these when creating a terminal. So it all seems simple enough. We'll just go into init, create terminal, and then what we do is first we do is the standard boilerplate, you know, mkt terminal object size, and then we just change all of those to match all of them. The transform and color don't really match, but that's mostly because we'll have to go through it twice, and that's mostly because we'll have dot. Oh my goodness, this would be a pain. Okay, dot line. Like this, and then dot log. How did you basic quantum physics video blog on YouTube? Hit a new video, so add as a card in that one. What do you mean add as a card in that one? The addition to quantum mechanics? Actually, this is one of the first months in which addition to quantum mechanics is not my most viewed video, mostly because the other videos blew up. Right now it's I think 5th most viewed video for this month, or 6th. Basket. Civic sense in people is forcing me to back the queue. Yeah, I don't know how that would feel. I live in Europe. We have good bus service in most countries, most cities. Okay, now what? Well, dot font. Oh yeah, right, font. For the font, we want to define it as 0 for now. We could also just define it as a pointer to a font, actually. That seems pointless, pun intended. So instead we'll just do size of text 0, yeah. Oh no, we can't. Oh, dagnabbit. Yeah, we don't need the font. We don't need the font. That's because each one of these... Oh, I've made such a mess. Okay, each one of these texts will have its own font. Lord have mercy. We need to define all of them for both. Oh, good. And I shall have mercy, I shall. Some people think I have a god complex, by the way, I don't know why. I mean, complex just to, that, you know, I only think I am, not I actually am. But the point is, text object, and basically we need to define all of this for both the line, and that's actually not that much work, all things considered. Just, like, right here, all we need to just add a dot line and dot. Dot log. call yourself Lord. What? What do you mean? I mean, yeah. Yes, I did. As you should too. I'm sorry, you? I think you mean my lord. Okay, there we go. That's all defined. Hopefully, maybe? Not quite. We're still missing size and position. How hard could that be? I mean, not really, actually. Just dot size, dot position. Simple as it could be. Oh, and then we need to define transform. No, never mind. That's for a test. Doesn't matter. Irrelevant. We can also just delete. No. Object size 1 dot size x will be equal to 1. Size y will be equal to 1. It will be a square. Then we'll have position x and position y, both of which will be 0. Oh lord. Yes, make it. No, nothing, I was checking it. Okay, hey make it, have you read about I am the evil version of AGI from show novel I have no mouth and I must scream? No, I have not. Evil version of AGI. It's default. The default version is the evil version. It's kind of the problem, isn't it? Okay, we can just delete this now. That was for reference. And now we should be able to just create a terminal. That's it. Just add one more. That's all we can. That's all we need. Just create the terminal. And now in the init, we can just go right here, create text, and we just create terminal like this. Yay, sweet. It's one of the most vile villains ever. Yeah, it sounds like an AGI. I don't mean to insult any AGI overlords in the future. Lord bless your lack of souls and just generally well, I'm guessing. Actually, you know what? No, I don't need to apologize. If there are any AI overlords in the future, they probably killed off humanity, and I'm probably long dead. Well then, fuck off. That's for the future AI overlords, in case they you know, we make misaligned AGI and kill us all. That's just a message. Yeah, my personal message. Okay. Should this work? Well, yeah, it creates a terminal. We're not using it though. That creates terminal. It's a very silly way to do it, actually. You just have a function create terminal. I suppose for the sake of consistency, we might as well just delete the font right here and set font to 0 as a default, and then just go up and then just delete the 0 from create text, and the create font create text won't use a font, because why would it? And now at any point we can just create stuff. Dear future AI, make it does not represent humanity. Surpass Goku. Yeah, finally. A war of the opponent. Our battle will be legendary. Okay. I mean, we can try to build it. It shouldn't. Oh, it does. Okay. I see. Oh, it's because it's a text object. Okay, that's a very simple error, actually. It's a very simple error. We just need to replace all of those with text objects. I mean, terminal. All those text objects with a terminal. Like this. I guess I could just select them like this and then group replace. Alright. You are unbelievable. Value is not the pointer. That's because I did size, didn't I? Gosh dang it, I did size. Why didn't any of you warn me that I did size? That's on you. I blame all of you. Not me, because I am perfect. There we go. Size gone and size right here. Also gone. Sweet. I said gone. Now we clear, now we build, and now there are still problems. Because pause is apparently lowercase. That makes sense. I don't know why they do in uppercase. Such a dirty capitalist, just capitalize all the letters. 85 and init C. That makes sense, I did just plug it in there without... Did I? Oh no, Malok, I see. There we go. Now we can build. And now there'll be no problems. Now I can just run it and it died. Okay, well, how about we build it with debug? Just for the, out of curiosity, you know, for the sake of... I mean, let me guess where it breaks. This would be certainly difficult. Let me give you all a hint. Whoa, I am so clever. Too much coding. Let's play some Minecraft instead. On it. We have text line log. What's the problem? Is it because... No, that doesn't make sense. Is it because... No, that still doesn't make sense. Oh. That just straight up doesn't make sense. Being it's allocated properly. I mean, I guess we can just pop a couple of these in there and see what's up. And for the sake of speeding it up, we could just do build. Bless you make it, thank you make it. Alright, so it breaks on the first one, by the way, which is curious because it means it breaks somewhere around here and we need to figure out where exactly. It couldn't possibly break on the first line. Realloc? Maybe realloc. It might be realloc. Ah, it is realloc. Let me guess, I did size instead of the thing. Nope, it very much is the thing. Huh. I'm not curious. So why does it break? Just out of curiosity. Not like I put on the size. Yeah, that checks out. Yeah. 4 hours when you know it's in 5 years time and AI can be monthly on every employee. Quafian, don't act so smug because if AI code editor will be actually well, first of all, that's as if, you know, as if like algorithm helpers for coding weren't the thing for the past decade or so. Visual Studio is already the industry standard and I'm not using Visual Studio. I'm using Visual Studio Code, which is like Visual Studio except... Well, actually it's nothing like Visual Studio. The name is very deceiving. So, the AI, AI code editors being mandatory in every employee will not affect me in any way, shape or form. And second of all, the only thing that would affect me is if AI was able to like write code in a creative way. But if that's the case, then bad news because that kind of means automation of practically all information era labor, which it means most of us here will be unemployed. The only extra like we should speak on topics like AGI, so amount to be done take. Not disrespecting him, but he was telling us to do military walkout for fighting AGI. Military walkout for fighting AGI is basically like a polar bear in a zoo trying to walk out to escape. Like people, even if you escape as a polar bear, humans have guns. Physical walkout is already like a barely justifiable strategy in the military as is right now because, you know, of drones and all the other amazing piece of machinery. It's only justifiable because it does help in some cases. Against AGI it would be nothing. Also, AGI by default doesn't have like a human moral compass. That's kind of the whole issue. Which AGI wouldn't like fight us with robots or tanks. It would just be nukes because it would be faster. Always funny to see to me when people say AI can code. Yeah, AI can't really code. That is true. At the same time, I am making fun of AI's ability to code whilst actively having a memory. I'm assuming a leak in my program, which, you know, it's not a good thing. But why? That's the $1,000,000 question, or at least a $10. Doesn't make much sense, does it? Oh no! Oh no! Oh wow! Oh no! No one saw that. No one saw what just happened. And if you think you did, then you're having a delusion. It's actually no one will mind what just happened. Okay, that was oof. That error did not happen, and it did not happen in fact. And if anyone says totally didn't see something about it, precisely, you didn't see anything. Actually, the stream just glitched. That was a visual error. Only doing one down basically, like, oh, Michael, slides my, but still, yeah, it's basically that's what I meant when I answered Kierfans. Basically, like AI code editors being a mandatory standard on every employee. It's not a new thing. Visual code is being forced on basically everyone. For how long has it been now? When did visual code like become an actual industry standard? At this point, almost everything. The main reason, okay, the reason, not the main reason, the reason for why font to bitmap, for I'm using like a bitmap of the font and not decoding TTF with the library, is because the library was coded for Visual Studio Code. Not Visual Studio Code, for Visual Studio. And because of that, I just don't want to use that compiler because I'm using GNU GCC, because I'm a professional, as you can clearly tell. And because of that, I just had to abandon the library, because I just didn't want to build it myself, because, I don't know, it seemed like a waste of time. What did not happen? Nothing! Nothing didn't happen. Everything went fine. And you know what? That's probably why cleanup was... It's probably why I had to comment on my cleanup, actually, now I think about this. Let's see. Is it cleaning up correctly now? Wow, it is! Okay! Whoa, that was the problem, I see. I think you should solve complex calculus on stream. That might be able to help you with my limited like when it comes to computers. I very much shouldn't solve complex calculus on streams. Mainly because I refuse to. I do calculus from time to time when I need it or when I want to. I think it's surprisingly useful for like geometric applications, I would say. There are so many things in which you can just like, well, both my bone fender video basically. Oh, that's an old video. Never mind, I take it back. My math video that wasn't so good. The more recent one. Hold on, let me find it, and also fix my taskbar because Windows broke it again. Windows, my beloved. There we go. Constantly taskbar fixed. What was the more recent math video that, you know, wasn't all that great? It was called, what was it called? Something with simple. Something with being simpler than you think, I think? Was it simpler than you think? Simpler than you think, this one. Yeah, like, for that. I like using calculus for that, because that's easy. Hi, Gabriel. Hi. Alright. Free cleanup GL. Sweet, we can delete the threes, because we don't really care much for them, and you can just... Never mind. I figured it out. Sweet. Alright, cool. What now? Oh, well, I guess now we'll have to... That was my second naked video. Let me guess which one was your first. It's a real puzzle, you know. Statistically, it is improbable for anyone's first video. Actually, no, anymore, no. There are new videos. There are new videos which are performing pretty decently. You can know press from using video about breaking physics model. You apply tactics to an early universe faster than the current balls of the universe. Yeah, I mean. If you apply tachyons on early universe expansion, the current borders of the universe. The problem with tachyons is that we don't know if they exist. I feel like that point wasn't carried across all too well. Tachyons are like unicorns right now. We imagined them, and you were like, oh, wouldn't that be cool? That's it. Or more likely Pegasuses, I would say. So, we've never seen a horse with wings. We've never, and I mean ever, in the history of mankind, obviously, we've never seen a horse with wings. But we imagined a horse with wings, and technically wouldn't break any rules of physics for a horse with wings to exist, no rules of biology. We just, never seen a horse with wings. There's like a Pegasus, that sort of thing. Terminal, right, make it, that's what we were doing. So now we created the terminal, now it's time for us to draw the terminal using the MKT rendered terminal object. And then we just input I for the terminal. New line offset, oh yeah, we'll need, okay. We'll do something fun right here, and by that I mean we'll just use some C magic or C bullshittery, depending on your views are, I suppose, on the matter. Right, and then we'll use this terminal object and then I dot log. Might as well do the log first. Font object. Oh yeah, MKT object dot font. There we go. They shouldn't exist unless we can't collide them in CERN. I mean, it's not really that they shouldn't exist. We don't know if we made them up. We simply made them up. Someone got high and was like, hey, what if we plug in an imaginary number into mass for some reason? Then we're like, oh my goodness, that actually doesn't break laws of physics. Actually, my first make it was average. Is it just a live video? Like, on topic, the video made me bored while watching that video. Yeah, that was a boring video. I wouldn't recommend watching any videos before Future is fucking great, because all the videos before Future will be fucking great suck. All of them suck. If a video is shorter than 20 minutes or older than 6 months, it's probably not. Oh no, if video is older than 6 months, not worth a watch. That includes additional content. I wonder what would happen if there were actually negative temperature, like below absolute zero. Well, you have a couple of options for negative temperature. You can either have negative kinetic energy, or you can piss off physicists. So the only real way for negative temperature to exist would be to have negative kinetic energy, which would mean either negative velocity or negative mass. Now, negative velocity, that's not simple, but negative mass kind of is, because mass is kind of fake. So if there was negative temperature, that means that basically temperature of exotic matter should be negative. Any temperature, by default. Because it can't really have negative velocity, but exotic matter by definition has negative mass. Or at least negative wait, what is negative gravitational or negative mass in general? The equivalence. I think in general mass. So yeah, any temperature of exotic matter should be negative. Text object, which we will just replace with the log, because that's what we're programming for right here. The color of the log and the text of the log. Oh boy. Oh yeah, we're inputting for each character, aren't we? That's festive. We'll need a new set of functions just for modifying text, because right now the only way to modify text we have is right here in the input, which is not great. But now in render C we have all of this, and that's just for the log. Then we'll need to switch it up for obviously a line. Replace the log with the line like this. Actually, might work. Okay, might work. That's the best we're gonna get at this point. Now, black rectangle. How are we gonna achieve that? Simple. In it, we should have visual object, which. No, wait, create image. Oh, we have create image. We can use the make it logo, but black. Genius. Genius. I'm a genius. Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll remove the pie, and then we'll just use a black make it logo. No, wait, that's a circle, isn't it? Ah, damn it. That is a circle. I think, at least. I'm pretty certain if we just switch to the black, it won't work. Well, don't hurt to try. I mean, it will, but not as bad. So, how do we render objects in general? Like this. Seems simple enough. Render C. Actually, we have the same code right here. I know I felt the need to go back. Like this. Use program shader image. That's true. We use shader image. We bind the vector X-ray. We do input space. We can delete this one. It's kind of unnecessary. 7 lectures from Stanford. They are hard to understand, so I think it's almost been a week since we discussed what to make it. I think working for only the last day is enough. Visual object, temp image, texture. No, 0. Yes, it will be 0. I'm genius. Yeah, that's what we need to do. And then we have mod color, mod transform, because we're using the shader image, not the font texture. Just confusing and all. Not shader fonts in shader image, which means we can just do color. And what's even better is the fact that right here we can just plug in freaking. Can I just plug in like this, like 0, 0, 0, 0, 1 at the very end. Can I just plug in like this? I don't think it's gonna let me plug in like this. Doesn't feel like something else. Yeah, I knew it. Fine. Oh, but wait, it compiled? Oh no, it didn't. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, but you have no problem with that, do you? Unreasonable. Okay. Now it's not drawing anything for the simple reason that we have not plugged it in yet. So now in the main, instead of render text object like this, we will have render terminal object with a 0, and also we need to define it. Okay. Ah, black. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, of course we can't type in it, unfortunately. I actually don't like watching lectures. I mean, I get why lectures are useful, but I much rather prefer textbooks. And much easier to consume information. So I would recommend LibreText, my beloved. Okay, we have this. Now, in the input, we're gonna have to completely remake input in the future, by the way. Which is great. Now select text object. Right, you have selected text object. Which one is the selected? Oh yeah, right. Oh, I'm such a clever fox. That's actually a pretty decent way to do it. Pretty alright way to do it. Because selected object now has a pointer to a text, which means we can just define selected object right here. mkt selected object dot text, and then we can take it right here, and we can define it as equal to this mkt terminal dot line, and that's an address, I think. And now we build it. We're getting an address of the whole thing. Don't be ridiculous. There we go. I mean, not, oh damn it! Because you suck so much. There, happy. What's this code for? It's a long story. It crashed immediately. Okay. I see. Okay, I see. Why did it crash, however? Let me guess. Here? No, wait, no. A bit broader, like this. A plane. They're only easy if you have either solid foundation or a good desk to make a mess. Really? I don't know, I basically studied everything for every video of textbook. Let me guess here. No, I was wrong. At the very end. Let's leave that top. Sign check. Or is it not in the input at all? Are we pretty weird forcing the input? Maybe it might be in the drawing loop. Oh yeah, it might be in the drawing loop. Okay. Let's just drop a couple. Just pepper them in. 3, see what's going on. Oh, yeah, right. I forgot. We need to include utils. It's my own thing. I need to include it. There we go. Broad line here. Standing above humanity is lost. Oh, that's really bad. That's really that's bad. That's how bad is it actually? Let me just instantly type to make sure to no breaks. That gives me nothing. Okay, we need numbers. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, why did you? Oh my goodness, you didn't even compile. Where's the error? What line? No, I meant, of course I meant it with PS. Don't be ridiculous. There we go. 27 at the top. There. This. I can read it. Now we can just build. Some other app to make animations, so this code for yeah, I use Blender to make animations. This is just something I'm making for fun. It breaks at 3, in between 3 and 4, which is because okay, so breaks right here. Something 5, 6. I know it doesn't make sense. There's 5, 6, 7, and then only 4. It doesn't make sense. It's not supposed to make sense. It's supposed to be useful in any way, shape, or form. I'm just making a client for. I'm fine. Build it again. I'm building a client for my robots in the future to access them easier. Well, as you can clearly tell, it's gonna be much easier. Guess 5. Okay, so it breaks right here. Why? What is I, by the way? Oh. 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 Oh? I isn't defined. It is. Oh. 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 No, this is still messy. Wait, what's going on? 8, 9, 10. That's how professionals do it. Debugging. Training for future babies. More like a nanny cam, but yeah. Primitive debug. I'm amazed you haven't given up using raw VS Code for C++ yet. What do you mean raw VS Code for C++? What do you mean raw VS Code for C++? I could just do GCC instead of G++ and have it in C++. What do you mean raw VS Code for C++? GNU compiler can do both. Okay, it broke at 11. In between 11 and 6, it broke right here at binding the texture. Why? May I fathom a guess? My guess would be that this one is not equal to 0. I don't know why, I just feel like that would fit. What's it equal to? Yeah, it's not a 0. Oh, it's the same as last time. Curious. That's curious. Huh. I mean, you're still using VS Code instead of full IDE with the debugger stepper. You do realize that, you know, you can just do that without an IDE, right? You can just compile in GCC with a G, and then you can just debug it. And I used to do it a lot, but this program is a bit too simple for me to debug like that. Litom is a closeted Rust coder. I like you, Quaven. You know, I like you. I gotta say. Okay, so we're screwing up at font, which is an unsigned int, unless we just need to print an unsigned int. Let's try it. I don't know, failed me once or twice. Let's see. Maybe that's the problem. Well, that's not the problem, but maybe I'm just misinterpreting it. Nope, nope. That's yeah. That certainly seems broken. Okay, terminal. Actually, don't know Rust. Should I learn it? Learn sometime soon, though. Yeah, you'd like it. Okay, this will not show up. Well, back to diff. Now it will, because we fixed that problem. However, no, this is correct. Font is equal to 0, yeah. We define log font and every font, but we're not defining... Oh. Well, no wonder. Well, no wonder it's not working, since right here should be dog line. And right here, it should be .log, simple as it could be. See, kids, and that's what, whoops. That's, oh no, what was that error? I regret putting so many debugs. Never mind, I don't. 130 right here. Oh yeah, because we're printing it, that makes sense. Okay, we can get rid of all these, we fixed the problem. There we go, we don't need to guess anymore, because we're so awesome. What should study about it? Well, oh wow, it works. Hold on, I was not expecting it to just work. Make it happen. I would recommend, well, depends. Do you want computer science, do you want programming, or do you want an unhealthy mix of both? Because if you're looking for programming, teach yourself. If you're looking for computer science, from what I've heard, actually schools aren't too bad. Of course, I would always recommend just textbooks online, but Most of the time people learning computer science want it for a future job, in which case, well, schools might give you more security. And if you want an unhealthy mix of both, I would recommend online chat forums. To quote myself, if you want answers, go to Stack Overflow. If you want answers and don't want to get bullied, then fuck you. Okay, sweet. This is walking. Walking like mwah. Beautiful. Now we will switch to right here. We'll switch from make a logo to, oh no, the pie also has, damn it. We will switch to open muscle because it's a rectangle. Is this C? Yes, it is C. There we go. Look, look. It's a terminal. It's okay. It's the axis. Let's just call it. Look, it's a terminal. Perfect. Now all we need to do is we need to. Oh, this guy's we basically. We could do it the easy way or the dumb way. And I'm really tired and it's really tempting to go the dumb way, but I should go the easy way. And whatever you said about unhealthy. Yeah, then go for online chat forums. Over there you'll get a perfect mix of fragile egos, and that's actually kind of it. Most programmers online, just most people who talk about programming online just have fragile egos. That's kind of it. You will hear a lot of unnecessarily complex words, not because they describe complex things, only because once again, programmers have pretty fragile egos. Are you using FreeTypeLib to load the font? No, because the FreeTypeLib is compiled for VS Visual Studio, and I didn't want to compile it myself, and I just made up my own solution. Sounds like a toxic community, man. I mean, no, programming online is not like a. It's not like a. Well, it is a toxic community. Actually, depends. No, there are certain places. JavaX9, JavaX9 is fantastic, the best. But most programmers have fragile egos. Like, for example, something which is so ridiculous to me, so absolutely ridiculous, like unbelievable. Is when you look up pointers in C lecture, you get like 2-hour-long courses or 13 video-long courses, or oh, this one is actually 2 minutes. That's good. 24 minutes, 18, 16, 20 minutes, 10 minutes. 4 hours! 4 hours to explain pointers! It's ridiculous! This is absolutely ridiculous. And these exist, and these just straight up 4 hours. This is just. I used to hope that this was uploaded on April 1st, but it wasn't. And the reason why all of these take such a long time to explain. I mean, you've seen like it's so complex. Yeah, that's because, listen, right here you have an explanation using all of the words which, you know, programmers want you to know. Right here, oh, actually that's 8 minutes, that's still a bit long. Right here you just have an explanation. Pointers are trivially easy and trivially simple. I mean, pointer. That's not just a multiplication. Pointer. There's actually an array, so that's also a pointer. I'm using pointers all over the place because it's so simple. Best business is live. Hell yeah. If you know two things about computer, then you can understand them. I would say just one. Like, you just need to know how memory works, which is trivially simple. Memory is such a simple part. I've made actually multiple videos about memory because it's so trivially easy and fun to explain. It's not long, to be honest. We're 6 hours debate as to what this reason I'm too ashamed to talk about. No, listen. 4-hour long lecture about pointers is kind of like a. 5-hour-long lecture about functions in math. Like, technically you could stretch out the topic of functions to 5 hours, but you really need to try. So yeah, my hot take. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to do it the smart way, damn it. Here's the thing. First of all, we would like to modify it ever so slightly. So in init, we'd like to go to top, and then take vertices and do right here we have vertices font and vertices terminal. That's what I'd like to make. And that's because they will be used for terminal. Shocker. What libraries are you using for this? I am using OpenGL. I think that's kind of it actually. I think just OpenGL. Let me see. GLAD apparently. Wait, am I using GLAD? Hold on. Kill this. Wait, am I using... Oh yeah, I'm using GLAD for initializing functions. Yeah, so GLAD, which is just still OpenGL. With extra steps, and that's kind of it actually. Unless you're counting these. And GLFW obviously for Windows. So if you discount the GL stuff, nothing. I always wanted to make a C base to the engine. And go for it then. It's really simple with OpenGL. Both long versions, try to understand the difference. You absolutely do not! I am a proud proof that you absolutely do not. In my entire journey with C, I have never, not once, seen a single lecture about C. Because I didn't have to. Why would I need a lecture about C? C has like 30 keywords, that's it. You try it, it helps in computer science. It helps you fit in the community. You don't really need to be a try-hard nerd, you just need to have a brain. That's kind of the only requirement. Being man definitely helps for understanding stuff. You would be surprised actually. Most, like, okay, when it comes to C, you don't even have exponents. You don't even have exponents for C. You just have multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, and bitwise operations. So, mathematically, if you want to do something crazy with math, you need to implement yourself or get a library, which is cringe. Technical terms though. I don't know, I've never had that problem. I really never... To be fair, I do code most of the things I use myself. I've made a graphical engine with math in assembly made in Vulkan. I tried implementing OpenCL, I think I failed with OpenCL, and dynamic library loading. All of it without any like external libraries or anything. All of it I implemented myself and there were 3 memory leaks. However, the point is, what is your favorite movie? That's a tough choice. You can't just ask me like that. It's a you can ask me for a favorite series, that's a much easier question, alright, because there will be House, The Boys and Loki. Much easier question to answer. For favorite movie, I don't have a list for a favorite movie. But Kung Fu Panda is a strong contender. Iron Man is a strong contender. What else? My favorite movie is Morbius. Good for you, I suppose. Alright, vertices terminal. For vertices terminal, we want to push into a corner, basically. Also, on preset warning as well. Keep it. In order to push in the corner, we want negative to be, because negative is right here, correct? I think so. We need negative to be a 1, not a half. And positive to be a 0. Like this. And now this should just work. Well, of course, we will need to modify the vertices. Where are they? Create text, create a visual object, create image. No. Yes? Yes. Why does create image creates a visual object and an image? That seems like a bad idea, but oh well. I'll go for it. Why do people watch movies? Because they're sick. Of course. Have you seen Kung Fu Panda? Oh, the Hero 6 one that's also a good one. Basically any like movie in which the main character goes through a montage where they just build a hyper advanced machine, that already wins me over. Watch TV willing, the only TV shows I was willing and The Big Bang Theory. We need to separate it. We need to break away this create image function. Yeah, the images I kind of might have made in a way which is a bit of inefficient. How the movies to find the core ideology shown in the movie. Why? Why? I watched Iron Man for all Iron Mans for the montage where Tony Stark builds something, because of course. I watch Kung Fu Panda because I get goosebumps when the training montage. Basically anything with a montage, honestly, that wins me over in movies. If there's like a montage, that's kind of a winner in my book. No, Kung Fu Panda training, Tony Stark building, the Hero 6 kid building. Hi, the Krish. Yeah. I'm thinking of other movies. Disney has made some strong hits though. Encanto. Ooh, Encanto is a good one. It's from Disney, right? I think. Wish sucked in a very mediocre, boring way. So like, it didn't suck for any specific reason. It just was just like uneventful, mild. But the song, This Is the Things I Get, is phenomenal. I watch Shrek when I want to enjoy my cinema. There's a lot of irony today. You know what? Sanskar, I think you might suffer from an irony poisoning. I have to just enjoy things for the sake of enjoying. Previous Make It was much better. What do you mean? Do you don't like the biblically accurate Make It? Muslim are the same. A hero is a female, secretary is black, enemy is white, and there's always that random group of good people who tie the knot. I'm sorry, Griffin. What did you just say? When a hero is a female. First of all, you have a problem with a hero being a female. Curious. That's a curious problem to have. Secretary is black. That's another curious problem. Enemy is white. That's curious problem number 3. Random group of people who tie the knot. I don't quite get that. I'm too distracted by the first 3 points, honestly. Perfectly accurate Make It, yeah. Maximum productivity. Now they say 3 heads are better than 1. Quafen, I would really like you to elaborate on what you just said. Explain yourself. I am curious to hear the reasoning. Curious. I've skipped my misogynist face. I summed every movie in existence. I'm sorry, the 2 titles I said for my favorite movie were Iron Man and Kung Fu Panda. In Iron Man, the hero is a male, secretary is white. To be fair, the enemy is also white, but that's mostly because there's like 1 black character in there. I suppose excluding Nick Fury. Because I guess Nick. Yeah, so 2 black characters. I feel like you summed up about 2% of 1%. Secretary is black. I don't. Oh, Maybe like a sassy secretary? I don't quite... Quafen, what movies do you watch? Is that like a genre of movies? Maybe you are conservative as frick. Oh yeah, you know me. I'm just recent Furious movies and which recent Furious movies? Quafen, I can't think of a single movie. You have to be way more specific. Make it you are conservative as frick, by the way. To that I say, hell yeah. I mean, well, only in the extremists, you know. Only if it's an extreme conservatism. Because normal conservatism, that's just boring. It's just status quo. It's cringe. I have this nasty habit of not lumping a group of people together based on, like, based on things that I just projected onto them, which makes it very difficult for me to meaningfully get into politics. No, it's in general lol. Quafen, I don't mean to be that guy, but what you just did is you just complained about basic, like, movie type you don't like without providing a single evidence that these movies even exist. That's kind of like me saying, yeah, I hate how in Europe we're basically all getting our heads chopped off with a guillotine. I mean, you know. I watched Mary Queen of Scots movie based on my hypothesis that. What the fuck is a Mary Queen of Scots movie? Which one? What? What is that movie? I'm not imagining to historical ones. Queen of Scots. Oh, it doesn't even show up as a movie. When you look, oh, it's American Scots first movie, film, yeah, film. Okay, so Quafen. First recommendation from me. Take it if you want. If you don't, then don't. I would suggest watching movies which don't have a 6.3 rating. Elon shared the meme that supports my hypothesis. I can remember you should cancel you influencing us to like White Panda. Oh, Quafen. Oh, buddy, my sweetheart, my beloved. Quafen. I liked your comment about the Rust a lot. It was really funny. It was clever. It was funny. It was just well timed. I really liked it. But, buddy, I feel like you're suffering from a tiny little bit of a bubble poisoning where I think you might have not been exposed to all that many different ideas of how movies work nowadays. Just find movie with male main character to disprove her point. I mean, I've just mentioned a couple. My favorite movies all just happen to have a male character. Which also is because, you know, male characters are actually kind of... Statistically, most movies have male characters as a... Getting spanked. I mean, no, it's more like... I feel like you might be in a bit of a bubble. Your perception is a bit warped, let's just say. I suggest my recommendation, I prescribed upon the... I actually don't know. Because I'm just example of observation bias. A bit. If you're looking for good movies... I am also biased. I just mostly watch, like, kids' animations because they are sick. Kids' animated movies are... And close to the last one. I would recommend the series. Have you seen The Boys, Quafen? The Boys is sick. I absolutely love the Amazon style, like, new series where there is everything is just so extreme, so pointlessly extreme. I for some reason really dig that. I think it's really fun. Which is a similar thing that happened, like Fallout and The Boys have the same thing. So that's one thing I would recommend. Because Boys is great. Like what? 8 point something? 8.7. So yeah, that should be much better. Actually, The Boys is also good at showcasing bias, because it's a very political show, of course. It's like, you basically have this group of absolute chads in the society who are fighting both against extreme conservative religious right and extreme sellout corporate left, which is just great. Nothing could beat SpongeBob. Don't recommend me fans go make it. You're really asking for getting cancelled. I've already mentioned it. Oh, I've already been mentioning. Oh, sweetheart Sanska. I'm sorry, but cancelling isn't really something that could happen to me. In order to get cancelled, you need like around international fame. Yeah, it's not really something I have. And also, I've said so many batshit insane things online. Like, you can make up a quote, any quote of me, and I probably have said it at some point. Probably out of context, but I have said it, so I'm gonna go watch The Boys. And that would be my recommendation. I really like The Boys. Alternative is Loki. Although, when it goes to Loki, I am biased because it deals with time travel, and I love time travel. Time is my top 1 favorite thing, and that's not even me hyperbole. I have a list of top 5 favorite things, which go from the least favorite to the most favorite. Abstraction, information, space, life, and time, and top 1, as you can see, is the time. So I am a bit biased. And another thing, which is House. Obviously, House MD, that's not how it's spelled. House MD, which is just phenomenal, my favorite. And has actually the same rating as The Boys. Wow, I did not know that. Fun fact, on IMDb, the highest rated thing ever is Breaking Bad, but that's beside the point. Billy Burgess' British accent is great. Billy Burgess. Alright, listen. Alright, you lot. Listen here, you lot. Homelander done me bloody wife. Am I right? It's Tuesday, innit? Billy the Burger. My favorite cat. My favorite. I'm in the calculators. Yeah, I mean, I did. That's just a fact. That's not really a quote. That's just a statement of fact. Actually, I got a patent, but then the corruption in all the different governments in the world, actually, they band it together and they pretend like the other guy has a patent, and because of that, I've never got a credit, I'd say, but you know what, I don't mind, as long as everyone has calculators, which obviously also mean computers, I don't mind. You are all welcome, by the way. I don't need credit. Anyhow, what was I doing? Alright, create image. Stereotyping British now, mate. I mean, yeah. Obviously. I like how we call them Britishers and not British people, because they aren't people. Human rights are wasted on British, you know? That's my personal opinion. And the French. That's obvious. Oh, the only thing I love more than hating the French is... I actually don't know if there's anything I love more than hating the French. Anyhow, what are we doing? Oh yeah, right. This stuff. I really don't want to though. I'm really tired and sleepy. Can't we do something fun instead? Can we do something fun? Anyone got any ideas? Any clever ideas to save the live stream? Now's your time. Speak up now. I'm from India. That's not a stream idea. That's not a great stream idea. How am I supposed to? I'm not. I can't use that. Garlic phone. What the heck is garlic phone? Is it anything like garlic bread? Whenever I look up something, I don't know. Oh, that's what it is. Like a thing which I won't really walk on stream, will it? Because I'll be streaming. Yeah. Sorry, that might be a pass, unfortunately. Last time we tried cookie click. That's low. Play Elden Ring. Oh, did you just say play the finals? Wow, that's a great idea. We should totally do it. Oh, that's such a good idea. Sanska, that's such a great idea. We should absolutely play the finals. I agree. I agree with you completely. Let's play the finals. Sanska, that's a genius idea. Let's do it. I stopped the music because I expected the music from the finals to come in, but no, it's still loading. So, how about that awkward silence? Isn't that something? Also, another fun fact about stereotyping British is now mate. I used to say, well, I still do. I say mate so often that I actually installed Ubuntu Mate on my laptop, simply because it has the word mate in it, and I thought it was funny. I didn't say that, don't blame me. No, you are right. You are right. We should play the finals. Hey, I'm not blaming you. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, what we just should do. So let's do it. Let's play the finals. Listen, stand up for what you believe in, okay? If you said the finals, let's go for it. I think that's a great idea. Any full screen application. We'll book now. There we go. Let's go for it. Procrastination 100. To be fair and balanced, I have been awake for the past 20 couple hours, so at this point I can't really be all that productive. You know, we're not really wasting much. Although I could go to sleep instead of playing video games. 20 couple hours? Yeah, I don't know, I lost count, don't remember exactly when I woke up. Something like about 20 couple hours. Yeah. Oh, maybe actually 20 couple something. Might be actually over a day. Been awake. Oh, YouTube just charged me. Well, not YouTube, Google. Yeah, that's like. Google just charged me money. Haha. Hihihiha. Also, I need to manage my finances. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second, I'm just going to really quickly move some money around for definitely non-tax related reasons, so don't worry about it, IRS is fine. Just kidding, I already gave you 30% of my fucking income. So you can piss off now, IRS. You're welcome. You're welcome, America. The only reason, by the way, why I'm fine with giving that money to America is because I know it will go to the richest 1%, and I just want America to collapse as effectively as possible because I find it entertaining. That's just... As in they're asking for money? Well, not really asked. I would say they demanded would be a more accurate description. Like, ask would suggest that I could decline. It wasn't really an option to decline. It was more like a asked to get 30% or it's illegal for me and I don't get the money kind of deal. So yeah. Anarchist Maker's my favorite. I mean, it's not really an anarchy at this point. It's just, have you seen the state of America recently? It's not even that I hate Americans, I love Americans. I just really wanted to, you know... I'm just really curious how would it crash? Yeah, but better bow and arrow, mate. Sorry. Player has left the match. Oh boy, this giant red thing on my screen is really obscuring my vision. Why is it so big? That's what she said. Haha, funny, I'm clever. Oh my goodness, why is the thing so... We're winning! Have you seen the state of UK recently? Have you seen the state of US recently? US when EU is on the decline. I mean, I wouldn't say EU is on the decline, honestly. Have you seen the state of US? It's a hot garbage mess on fire. I love it. Honestly, like, we're talking about movies. We should just watch US political. Listen, their only two candidates are Trump and Biden. Only two reasonable candidates for president. Isn't that comical? Like, no matter where you stand politically, the fact that the only two candidates, state of the UK, Griffin, there are only two people you can reasonably pick for president in America is a spineless, senile man and a felon. And the felon might win. Oh no, never mind. Biden dropped out, didn't he? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Biden did drop out. Not Biden now. Oh, I completely forgot about that fact. So yeah, the only two people you can pick is a felon or whoever else. It doesn't matter. Like Kamala, no one cares that it's Kamala, right? The only thing Kamala has going for it is the fact that she's not Trump. It's the only thing. I love it. It's amazing. It's the best. Can you imagine if like politics in all the countries were, well, to be fair, in some two-party system is this deep. But in most European politics, whilst there still is a two-party system, it's not that extreme. In America, it's a complete two-party system. And it's a phenomenal shit show. I just love it. I just love it with all my heart. And that's like just the partisan stuff. Then you have the non-partisan stuff. Like, I don't know, the fact that most of America is just car-dependent suburbs, which means most cities are going bankrupt. That's like a non-partisan issue, which no one bothers to solve. The fact that they're basically selling everything out to big companies who just lobby, that's also another amazing thing. The fact that like they still... Oh, another player left the match, that's great. There are so many bad things. It's crazy how you basically don't even need to focus on the political problems, like on, you know, politically delicate problems. Point out that it's a huge mess. Because they just... It's amazing. I love it. Oh, that's a bad idea. Never mind. Never mind, it's an amazing idea. Never mind, love it. No. Oh, now you come. Now you're trying, huh? That's what I thought. 1, 2. I am amazing! The state of India, people here are breaking this. Listen, I actually don't know the state of India, unfortunately. I really should. It's just that when it goes to America, what's really nice is not only the fact that it's broken, also the fact that there's so much reporting of its brokenness. Use cloak. I don't think I don't know this trick, as I'm assuming you use cloak. Again, can you all just stop living when I'm popping off this hard? I'm just so good at the game, and you just keep raining my parade. But yeah, basically, you know that feeling you get? I always describe it the same way. You know that feeling you get when you have like a balloon, right? Balloon full of water, for example, and you're filling it up with water, and at some point you realize that you went too far. You added too much water, and you know that you should take that water out, right, so that the balloon wouldn't pop. But you have this like sick curiosity, like you just want to add a little bit more, like 1 liter, like 2 liters. You just want to keep pushing it, and each second you're like, no, there is no way, this balloon can't take anymore, and it keeps getting bigger, and you keep pumping water, and you're like, oh no, it's gonna pop any second now, but it isn't popping, there's just more water. That's basically what I feel like with America. The last year to study history and politics, long story short, it's a mess around the world right now. Yeah, but I mean, bro, in America is the most beautiful thing. I just love what's happening in America, it's great. It's basically like... perfect example of how you can basically wreck a country with wrong incentives. And it's great, I love it. I need help. I mean, can't blame me for... Listen, I'm not actively trying to sabotage America, alright? I'm just watching on the sidelines. Yeah, and also I live in Europe, so I don't really, you know, it won't affect me much. It will affect me, I guess, like, economically, maybe, probably. I mean, 2008 screwed everything pretty bad. How bad could it possibly be? There's China. China's kind of taking over US, already has. If Trump goes back to office, everything goes back to normal within a month or so, but Europe needs serious help. If you think if Trump's go back to office, everything goes back to normal within a month or two. Okay, fine, remember when I said about the bubble? You see, the problem with Europe... Actually, no, not the problem with Europe. Europe is actually surprisingly fine. The problem with America is that there are levels to the brokenness. Live in Europe, all the security protection comes from US. Yeah, and they're paying for it, isn't that great? Yeah, that's another win on the Europe and loss on the US. That's even better. These suckers are spending their own money protecting Europe. That's great, I love it. Listen, I generally don't like the idea of military. Military sucks. The only justification for military is that other countries have a military. It's basically a president dilemma. So listen, if US wants to go all in and basically have a global market on military, like basically if US wants to screw itself over completely when it comes to this president dilemma, go right ahead. My permission is very much granted. Got that feeling ever, then you should try filling in some balloon sounds. I would really recommend. The thing is, no matter who gets into office in the US, it's gonna be messed up.
Buckle up, everyone. Our first elimination is really sending a message.
Trump is pretty big on, well, it's Republicans, right? So it's deregulation. The problem is that Republicans implement deregulation in a funny way, where basically they start with the richest people. I'm not going to go into detail about if deregulation is effective or not. That's the topic a bit beyond me. But I would like to point out that Republicans start with the richest people when it comes to deregulating. And right here, I would just like to say that it's not really a problem of Republican versus Democrat, because on one side, you have people who want to get as much money from rich companies, so they're giving them tax breaks, and on the other side you have people who want as much money from big companies, so they're giving them tax breaks. As if it's a difference. You have the military president, you have a Soviet guy drinking tea in the backyard. So what? As if it would be the first time. Kefan, come on, as if it would be the first time. Listen, as I mentioned, if US wants to... Listen, it's their own personal choice to, like, waste this money on us. That's even better. I'm not gonna be grateful if, like, I didn't ask for it. It's not like Europe asked for it. It's more like America had a huge military and they were like, hey, Europe, want to get defended? And we're like, yeah, fine, whatever. Might as well. Like, imagine if you had a guy who voluntarily, I don't know, who was just keeps buying guns and was walking around your neighborhood protecting you. Like, you didn't ask for it. There is no need for you to be grateful for something you didn't ask for. Especially when, as I mentioned, I, for example, really don't like the military, don't like the concept of military. So if I'm generally not too fond of a military, and if another country wants to waste huge amount of the resources funding a military, I'm not gonna be grateful for that. That's cringe. As I mentioned, just prison's dilemma. Oh, shucks. Let's do this, and let's do this. No, that's a scan. That is a key. Seconds left. Yep. the less time you have, the more desperate you get. The more desperate you get, the more mistakes you get. Ah, damn it, they were loading and I just messed up. Ah, give me a second. Listen, if some guy starts following you with a bunch of guns, most of the time you're not really grateful, you're worried. The thing is, as I mentioned, America has a lot of problems. And the fact that they like choose to spend so much, such a ridiculous amount of their tax money on military instead of helping their citizens is one of them.
Time for our teams to clash again.
And also another thing about what you mentioned about Soviets, you know, Trump getting into office and everything being handy-dandy. I would just like to remind you that Trump is way more pro-Putin, and that's kind of the only war we'd be having. Oh, actually, we are having. Oh, I'm good at this. Whoa! Be careful, there's a turret. Ow, and I got hit.
This just got interesting. Can the last member of the attackers avoid a full team wipe?
Nope, the answer is no.
Round over. The defenders wiped the attackers before they could even make their move.
Yeah, so what are all of yours? I don't even know how to segue out of this. I just find it funny.
Everyone, let's go!
And our teams are back for more.
Jumps on the left, that's pretty dangerous. Nice, well, I meant.
Terminal A! Thermite out! Firing thermite! Vanish bomb out!
Ah, damn it! Turned too quickly. By the way, what's your rig? You mean like... I'm not much of a gamer, you know.
Reloading.
Just because I am amazing at every game I always play, that doesn't mean I'm much of a gamer. This is natural talent more than skill, honestly. You know, it's... I was just born this way. It just happens that whatever I do, I'm just awesome. It's not my fault, honestly. It's a huge problem. You know, being this great all the time, it's really difficult.
An uphill
Hi, the Tobbit.
defenders, just one defender left. Impressive win for the attackers. No need to play it safe when you can just run through the opposition.
Hi, the Jeffrey Demnus. Bibleman. Who's Bibleman? And also, that's content stealing. If that's just like someone making, that's content stealing. We don't do that here. I'm sorry. It's a child checkup policy. We've managed to go 576 days without content stealing once. It's a real commitment. .9 out of 10 on IMDb. How'd I miss? How'd I miss? How'd I not miss this? How'd I not miss these? How'd I miss all of the important ones but hit all of the unimportant ones? This is ridiculous. I've been distracted by Bibleman. Watch it on alt or something. That's not how it works. JV, it's not like I don't want to content steal because I'm afraid of getting banned. I don't want to content steal because it's a dick thing to do. What's Bibleman? Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. It's Bibleman. Bibleman is an American Christian teen direct-to-video children's series created by Tony Stone that ran from 1995 to 2010. Evangelical superhero fights evil often by quoting scripture and sometimes breaks the fourth wall. It's like Deadpool, but Christian. It was relaunched in CGI format in 2016. Wow, that's real thing, isn't it?
But they can still win this round if the defenders don't step to it.
Taking damage. The decryption continues. Only 30 seconds left for the defenders to do something about it.
I'm sorry, I'm just reading about the villains. It's like Batman, but it's more... No, I would say more like Deadpool. So... Wow, no, never mind. One of the villains is just based on the Joker. It is like Batman. The Fibbler and Bibleman fight. The Fibbler was defeated and destroyed by his own Sword of Darkness. Oh my goodness. In the animated adventures, the new version of the Fibbler had a green diamond called the Whispering Stone. This allows him to control kids. That's not a good superpower, and make them lie even if they don't want to. The stone also allows Fibbler to create energy weapons. The two powers of the stone are: first, you can make kids lie. Second, you can create energy weapons. That feels like a consistent power. No, I think B. I think B indeed might be. Bibleman, it's a good name. Okay, I'm not fighting against a turret, that's just ridiculous. I'm not gonna win against a turret. I hesitated. My fault. I shall never hesitate again. Are we losing? Oh, we actually are tied. That counts as a loss. We can't just... Gossip Queen. Whose character design was like widely criticized for showing main characters with traditional Jewish stereotypes. She tried to rip the church singing group apart. She had two henchmen named Loose Lips and Blabbermouth and could fire beams of bitterness. I love how they are trying to go at the same time for the subtle powers of evil and just cartoon villains.
Decryption key. Let's go.
Why the hell not? That's a great way to join the Bible study group. I challenge you towards the entirety of Bibleman. No offense, it would be a waste of time. Why is there searching for Bibleman? It seems intriguing, okay? Not many shows have a 2.9 rating. It's an extremely low rating. That's usually only reserved for like shows which never should have existed, kind of thing. Okay, we have to go for A, but I have an even better idea. What if we just stand right here and wait for someone to pass? Sounds like a swell plan. Unless they're already... I just hear a cloak. Swell idea indeed. That should be all of them. Whoop, never mind.
Well done by the attackers. With the decryption key inserted.
Whoa, never mind. Never mind. I meant never mind. Haha. I'm not scared. I'm just cowering out in the corner out of braveness. I'm just too brave to not cower in the corner. You wouldn't understand. I'm just too brave for anyone to understand. That person, I pinged them for you all, my beloved team. You're welcome. Few sidekicks like a Bible girl. Oh wow.
This round is all theirs.
The key is in our hands.
Bible man. I might actually give her a couple episodes to watch. You know what? You got me curious. I'm interested. Consider my interest peaked.
All right, folks. Round 8 on the way.
Even though this mode came from CNS, I have to admit it's quite exciting.
Alrighty. Let's go this way.
Terminal B.
Vanish bomb out.
Reposition here. Go to Terminal A. Let's go to Terminal A.
We're on B already. Kind of
Hold position over here.
ruining our job, you know. Oh, there we go. Got the ball rolling. Did I just see someone there, or am I schizophrenic? Why not both? Why not both? My stream is all video games and superheroes. Yeah, but it's like cool video games and cool. I'm not like other girls. I talk about science and politics when playing video. Well, actually, you know, that actually kind of makes me like older. Never mind. How can someone seriously go for a dedicated show series that nobody liked? Actually, you know, not everyone makes video series for them to be liked. Some of them make it for money and to exploit a certain group of people.
Let's do it.
Wow, that would be a first, am I right? You mean to tell me you'd make a
And the countdown begins.
you make a series representing certain values in order to exploit that group of people that believes their values? That would be first for everything, I suppose.
Enemy gunner, extend that to 4. Reloading.
Oh, that's risky.
Remains.
There's another person over there.
Down to a single contestant.
Oh my goodness.
It's all about
Sending a frag.
Okay, I take it back. Great. Play Valorant. Valorant is too slow. I tried it. It's so slow. So unbearably slow.
I got the key. Gotta reload.
Play Geometry Dash. Geometry Dash is also too slow. Listen, I need a game which gives me... I need something like Doom Eternal or The Finals. Alright? Ever since I played
round 9.
Half-Life,
Stacked unfolds.
the first one,
Terminal B. Move.
the pace of my games has been increasing. Every single time I pick a new one. It has to be quicker. It has to be quick. I don't do drugs because I play the finals, okay? And I don't intend on doing drugs ever because there's more finals to play. As long as the servers stay active. And even if they don't, I'll just host my own. Make it short. I don't have a short attention span. I just need speed. There is a difference. I can stay extremely focused in the finals. I just need to be quick.
Firing thermite.
I can give you an opening. Ooh, I'm good at this. That was actually really swell. Decryption restarted.
Starting the countdown.
Heyday. Sort of. I'm sorry for bumping my microphone so much. Heyday. Never heard of it. I might check. Too slow. Like the gameplay? Yeah, precisely. It's pretty fast paced. Is it really? Okay, compare it to the finals. Finals is our baseline, right? We need to compare everything to the prim of the finals.
30 seconds until
There's always the same. I'm dying to the same gun every single time. I don't know if I'm dying to the same person, but certainly the same gun. Okay, it's 2v2. That's fortunately we do have an upper hand.
defend terminal B.
Precisely, we just need to defend it.
Defend terminal B.
Left, left, on the left, on the left.
10 seconds.
One less to worry about.
There we go. Jesus, Dominoes. I mean, yeah. If you kind of listen, it was funny as a temporary bit, but
Glorious in this round.
play cookie clicker. I've already done it on multiple streams, actually. Funny enough, I've done it on multiple streams. I've beaten cookie clicker
Decryption key is in our hands.
on the stream. I think, or maybe I haven't.
Go to the key.
Maybe I just had the save loaded on stream. The point is, when I was working on one of the old videos, I just used to play cookie clicker, pass the time, whenever I was rendering anything. Cookie clicker charge you. I've already done it, as I mentioned.
Play.
It's not difficult, just take its time.
Victory's on the horizon.
Make it, does your real name start with S? Maybe.
Grasp it, or do the defenders have something else in store for them?
Alright. I'm gonna pull something called a dick move. Trust me, it won't work. But it might be funny. Oh! Damn it. I hear another explosion. Is there another person coming? Or is that it? If that was it, then I should probably help.
Let's go over there.
Let's see if that wasn't it, I should probably help too.
Take the terminal B.
Oh, that was awful. Terminal B, you say? That's smart. Let's distract them right here.
Definitely.
No, we're not going to B anymore. All right. Okay. Uh-oh.
Players have been whittled
Nope,
down to their
that's
final
bad.
contestant, folks.
1v3. Yeah, certainly. On it, mate.
Panic bomb out.
Head up. Yep. Oh, 1v3. I'm all over it.
Could that move
Almost did.
turning point they
Tried.
needed?
How'd you beat Cookie Clicker? I've been playing for almost 1,000 days and can't and still play it. Haven't really. I don't know. Just did it.
Decryption key picked up.
Wait, do you have it like running in the... Do you have it constantly running in the background? Or do you have it actively running in the background as in you're actively clicking? Or do you have it running in the background in general? Or do you just have it turned off? Because that's pretty important. Only open the automatic. Yeah, that's the trick, you see. I was basically using the Dragon 777 multiplier and the 7 times. Every now and then you got these rare double golden cookies, and then you can get these multipliers, and these multipliers were insane. And considering how I was basically playing it whilst rendering a video, when I was rendering a video I wanted to play something light, well, I had to pass the time basically. And I needed to do it with something light, something that didn't demand much work at the same time I could stop any time, so Cookie Clicker it was. And because I was playing actively for a unreasonably long time. Got him. That's mine. Ah! Ah!
Vanish bomb out. Scanning for opponents.
Okay, receive the message loud and clear, get it. Alright.
Thermite out.
Oh, we can just win.
A thrilling conclusion. The attackers dominate the final round and clinch.
What's really funny is that in that round I'm pretty certain I got the
Clinch victory.
lucky achievement on the first day.
Them to the top.
Which is pretty lucky.
Finals. Thanks for watching.
Making the video said I need social interactions, is that true? I mean, they wouldn't hurt, certainly. Once I can sneak into community college, that's fair. More interactions than you can have. Listen, social interactions get bad rep nowadays, and it's trendy to be isolated and so on and so forth. But the truth is, social interactions are actually really cool. The reason why I don't get enough social interaction is because I kind of fucked up my life, but that's a whole separate story. The point is, social interactions are very cool and I would like to have them. It's just that something which... I have no friends. No, Sanska, that's the problem. Something, because you sound pretty young. Something you don't realize is that having a group of people, that they don't even have to be friends, group of people you know, is worth so much. What you have to realize that if you socially isolate yourself as a kid, or as a young adult, whatever, you have this group of people with which you can always return. But when you socially isolate yourself as an adult, there are certain cases in which you just lose contact with everyone, and then it becomes a serious problem. Which was 9 months ago. Yeah, I mean, that's good. I would say that's around normal time for people to realize that. Well, yeah, because most kids just think of social interactions as... You know how it's basically hip to... Hold on. My immune system is struggling whenever I go on for extended periods of time running simply on coffee and practically no food. You know how it was basically trending? Hey, I am charismatic as frick. I was talking to you, you be immortal. I am charismatic as frick is something that only charismatic people say. I can tell you that much. I can tell that from experience because I am extremely charismatic. I am charismatic as frick, actually. No, but seriously, if you socially isolate yourself as an adult, it's really difficult to come back. Not impossible. Practically nothing is impossible, of course, but it's really difficult.
Now, the Kingfish versus the Steamrollers.
That's why I like cities. I really do. But I can't afford to live in the city, unfortunately. Because it's expensive as heck. If, however, I will have enough money, I will absolutely move into a city. I mean, Delft in the Netherlands. That's my dream. Most people dream about stuff like... I don't even know what cities people dream of living, but for me, Delft is top one. If I could have a workshop in Delft, I'm chuffed to bits. I don't need anything else. That's it. I'm a simple man, alright? A small one, nothing too big. Alright, they're over there. Good to know. Yeah, as if I was never gonna make this shot. Make it, that was foolish. Frequently across to communicate with people, for some pisses me off, people don't watch, Lord, make it. You know what? That's just simply reasonable. If people don't watch me, that means they're just morally corrupt and evil. And that's just a scientifically proven fact. Only cool people watch Make It. Oh, I missed every single thing. I don't want to say I panicked, so I won't say it. Actually, what are some of your favorite cities to live in the future, or towns, or villages, or places in general? Maybe you just want a shack in the middle of the woods, you know? I know if the type of woods matter, because basically, you know, just habit style. But
I'm going down there.
Oh, my team is great, amazing. Why do people ever complain about their teammates? My teammates are always awesome.
Going over there. Moving.
30 seconds to go, folks.
Don't worry, Scotty.
Could go B, be careful. Oh, that is... Well, if he goes to B, that's pretty dumb, because then... Well, is it dumb? It's semi-dumb. You miss like crazy. Hey! I don't tell you how to suck dick, do I now? Oh, that's an old one. I'm so sorry. I don't know why. I'm just really tired. That makes me so angry. I apologize. I would like to make a formal apology. every now and then my PC is just going absolutely airplane engine on me. It's really, really loud, and that's... Come on, please.
Preparation of what terminal attack is all about.
New Jersey is cool. That's the next to New Jersey? Oh, you don't take shits, do you? Wow.
And the action resumes. We have a
That's you're a rebel for wanting to live in New Jersey. Considering how absolutely everyone shits on. I don't even know what the deal with New Jersey is. All I know is that everyone had just roast New Jersey all the time. Seems pretty fine. Isn't New Jersey just like New York light? Or what am I doing sitting here like a silly goose?
enemy spotted down there. Enemy spotted down there.
Ridiculous. I hit like 2 things. That's above the average for me, apparently. Haha. Can you believe that I used to be good at this video game?
Go to the decryption key.
Whoa, 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 hold on now. Ah, I was just about to release. Well, I damaged them. That's solid, I suppose. I think PCs are expensive with you $7 ad revenue. How did you afford it? I have a job, obviously. I obviously don't live off YouTube. I'm not insane. Although I might try it, so I might try living off YouTube, see how it goes. Just completely devote my time to doing YouTube and YouTuber stuff. You know, murdering puppies, worshipping Satan and stuff like these. I was good at the game, make it just dies. Hey, I said past tense!
Which team will triumph?
Our teams are fighting
1v1 though.
to the very last second.
Oh, but that's a good player.
A real game of cat and mouse out there.
Placing a turret.
Seconds.
It would be so funny if Epic 7 was wrong. So just comical. Didn't get it. Uh-oh, he was right. Awkward. Epic, you lack the charisma to convince a player. And 14 hours walk through Legend. I mean, it's more parallelized, I would say. Actually, it teaches me really good, like, way to... It teaches me a lot in a way to organize my walk. Actually, really good at organizing it. Simply because you can, like, I can walk on the YouTube and just my job at the same time. It's not difficult. It takes a toll on my PC, you know, and every now and then it just turns on the jet engine mode, but sometimes I get dead pixels on my screen, right? Once or twice my graphics card just gave up, which was interesting. Every now and then Windows also just decides that I no longer need to use my PC. I may or may not have banned my big boy power supply and ever since then been running on the backup, but you know, you just learn to deal with these things. I'm actually so sorry for not asking. I'm curious to your reasoning. Why New Jersey? I don't actually buy into the whole New Jersey's garbage thing, because I think that just... I give up. You know what? Why I'm just gonna hide in this house and I'm just gonna barricade myself and then who cares? Just whatever. I actually don't know much about New Jersey. If Mr. Beast famous, then won't be communicated for me. I can promise you I will not become Mr. Beast famous. That's a safe bet. I can become Kurzgesagt famous at best. If I become Kurzgesagt famous, that's it for me. I'm satisfied. Then we're just doing charity and that's it. Oh, that was a bad idea. That was precisely why it was a bad idea. Why am I sucking so much this game? Is there something that's wrong? Hold on. Princeton School University. What a dream job. That's reasonable. That's, yeah. I suppose that's fair.
Only one contestant is left to carry their fight.
Oh,
Shut down in style. The defender's strategy pays off beautifully. A testament to their resilience.
we are playing as a team of 4. That's kind of... we can win this. We just need to try our darnest, you know? We're also defending as a team of 4, which is pretty unlucky, but I believe in us. We can make it happen. You speak English in Poland? Depends. I don't speak much Polish, just like business stuff. But not enough people knows English. Not enough people know English for me to be able to use it in my day-to-day life, unfortunately. It ain't Netherlands, you know? Someone just fell to their death, which leaves us with a 3 versus 5. We can make it, however. Don't scare me like that. Gee-whiz. No one is defending A. Oh, oh no! Okay, it's fine. We can win this. We just need to create distraction a little bit. Oh, you suck so much. Once it going, once again it's going airplane jet mode. Oh, 1v4 is ridiculous. Especially when I'm dying. No, I did not panic. Thank you so much for asking. I didn't have the hook ready. Well, that was unfortunate considering we're playing a 3v5. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We can win this. We just need to believe in ourselves. With the power of determination, anything is possible.
Strap in, contestants. It's time to show who's boss in this terminal tussle.
It's time for
Oh, this will suck.
The previous
Hi, the comedy calculations, welcome.
Let's see if this one tops that.
They have the key. Go to Terminal B.
I'm reloading.
I'm good at this. Oh no, they have a gun! I'm using a bow and arrow! That was my mistake! I'm sorry! They have guns, I'm using a bow and arrow. That was a bad idea. That was a supremely bad idea. Never mind. 2v3, we can make it happen.
enemy over there. The defenders have only one contestant left, folks. The attackers were relentless, wiping out the defenders and taking the round.
Improvement on sense English. I don't know, English seems pretty reasonable. Unless you mean like forest in the other sense, in which I'm sorry. That was mean. Who did that? Unnecessarily mean. Listen, that's because we're playing. Oh, we're playing 4 vs 4 now. Oh, now if we do this, we don't have an excuse. That's bad.
And we're kicking off round 6.
Our teams are warmed up. Time to dive in again.
Dive it, I thought you said die. It will be time to die again. Oh, yeah, you are right there.
Advance to Terminal A.
I trust
Enemy
you.
over there. Go for Terminal A.
Enemy, you say? Yeah, that sure does look like an enemy. That's a lot of enemies. Fuck. No!
Bandit bomb out.
Okay, well, message received. Trust me. Yep, that's a heavy. I couldn't win against the heavy. I kind of, for some reason, was hoping that the medium would follow me. Take on another question. Which do you think would more benefit the world? Donating a $10,000 charity or investing in
Enemy over there.
yes, you can donate $20,000 charity. I think donating $1,000 charity. In my personal... First of all, actually, no. I like to change that back. It very much depends. When you're dealing with stuff like $10,000, it's, I would say, it very much depends on the issue, but I would also say that we are, as a society, as a global economy, we are maximizing the profit as much as is already needed. So at this point, there are plenty of people who claim to be just, you know, investing money to donate it later. And I feel like we kind of need the action now at this point. Because, you know, a bunch of stuff like climate change, because of a bunch of stuff like extreme poverty, because of a bunch of stuff like possibility of nuclear war, AGI possibly getting developed soon. You know, we have a couple of pressing issues, I would say, which
I got the key.
would maybe require addressing before
Head to Terminal A.
just investing more. Hey, don't get me wrong, investing is great. It's just that at this point, the way companies are structured nowadays is really annoying. What's really, like, for example, capitalism is getting a lot of pushback, but it's not really the fault of capitalism in this case. Capitalism as a core idea, in my personal opinion, isn't bad. But that's just me trying to appeal to every single group, because I do believe no one is evil for no reason, and everyone has their reasons. There are reasons why capitalism is good. The problem is that nowadays, with maximizing shareholder value, companies are being more like dissected for
Relocating.
quick profit rather than investments keeping in for long term, which leads to general gentrification of everything and leads to all benefits of capitalism just simply disappearing for some pretty big executive salaries. I was making my mind. But that's my, you know, my silly opinion. Yeah, what do I know? I'm just a YouTuber.
Outnumbered but not outplayed yet. The defenders are down to one contestant.
Happy. Oh, I know last one, but I want to pressure them.
Terminal countdown started. Thermite out. Both teams are down to their final contestant.
This is a heavy, of course, a heavy. It's always a heavy. Why is it always heavy? Why is it always heavy? Why is it always heavy?
Decryption. The defenders need to step up and stop it.
Throwing smoke grenade!
I don't have enough damage.
That was a close call.
I don't have enough damage to kill a heavy.
This time.
Unfortunately, I just woke up, I feel like a zombie. Quite the opposite of what I'm going through, actually.
The key is in our hands!
I'll learn chemistry in the most boring way possible. Thanks, Kai, you're giving me an incentive. Because I'm all for it.
I'm reloading.
Why me?
Reloading!
What's that light against the heavy? No, listen, it's not as sexy as I make it look, alright?
Decryption key picked up.
And we're kicking off round 8.
A fresh opportunity
Go
to
for
shine.
Terminal A!
Oh, we're switcherooning, that's actually good. Okay, so in order to win this, we would need to win 5 rounds in a row, and they can only win 1. If they win 2, we lose instantly. So... well, we can make it, right? Yeah, certainly. That was a bit of an unnecessary barrel, actually. This one might be a necessary barrel.
Smoke down!
Hi, Jeffrey, welcome back. Oh, dash. You are so quick. I hate lights. I am playing light, but I hate them still. No, I'm Batmaning away. Sorry, but no. We're not doing this. She might be a bit. Nope, we're not doing this either. Whoa, there was nothing in the air. I couldn't just Spider-Man away. 1v3, that's ridiculous. That sucks. Yeah, that sucked. Okay, we just need to win 5 in a row
Down a decryption when you can shut
without any losses. That's doable, right? I mean, you can just... Yeah. I'm not playing my best this round.
Got it. Go, go, go. Get those adrenaline levels up, contestants. The terminal
I'm starting to think that some
itself.
of our teammates may be a bit demoralized. I don't know why.
Let's go.
Like, no chemistry. Oh yeah? Well then watch this extreme comeback, which definitely will happen right now.
Scotty. If the defenders
Bet you'll feel pretty silly
walking away as our
once you witness this comeback. This absolutely real comeback, which will happen.
Enemy up there. Moving.
Oh wow! I'm sorry, I hit this?
Get the key now.
Cool.
Enemy spotted! Down there!
No fair, you have a faster gun. I don't even have a gun. Okay, one. Oh no, I am not doing a 1v3. Again. Especially since I'm dead.
It's all on their shoulders now.
It's fine, I'm certain our last teammate with 1/4 health can pull off a 1v4. I believe in them. They have half health, that's... They're twice as powerful as they were a second ago.
The defenders claim the final round, claiming the match with a solid display of skill.
The Kingfish have netted themselves the victory. We'll see you next time at the finals.
No, I can feel my heartbeat. It's not pleasant. What time is it? This round. Alright. One last game, I suppose. Alright, another icebreaker. The heavens has decided. I like how we call, you know, basically my fate heavens. That's accurate. Another icebreaker. What catastrophe do you think has the highest chance of killing off humanity? Is it nuclear war, misaligned AGI, climate change, or political tension? Answer your answers down below. Answer your answers. Well, make it just go to sleep. I personally think it's a toss-up between... Well, in my opinion, nuclear war is really awful. Like, there are so many nukes in the world, it's pointless, it's so dumb. There isn't a single good justification for why anyone should have a nuke. But we have thousands of them, because why not? Might as well. Such a weird thing. You can't just get in 7 hours. You have homework. That's it's bad teaching. I'm not teaching about it, but can teach kids in 1 hour. I mean, you did. Okay. Listen. Teaching kids is not as easy as it seems. Dealing with kids is not as easy as it seems. It's a difficult thing. Ideological warfare is most dangerous. I see, really. For me, I genuinely feel like it's first, nuclear winter, second, climate change, third, political tension, and fourth, AGI. AGI is the most severe, but I also feel like the most unlikely, simply because for AGI to break everything, it would have to happen on accident. The rest, someone can do it on purpose. Reason for traction of the universe. Oh wow, you just revealed once. I want America to just go into civil war, and all of a sudden I'm the bad guy, huh? So, I guess you can't even be scientifically curious anymore. Those woke SJW snowflakes getting offended over wanting one of the world superpowers to dissolve. You suck so much. Oh no, my friend. I'm not letting you go this easily. Okay, maybe I am. Maybe I am. Maybe I am. Maybe I am. There was someone behind me. Ah. Then sodium chlorine. I don't think you. I don't. Listen. I don't think sodium. I don't think Tobit has the laboratory equipment required to turn sodium into chlorine. With all due respect, Tobit.
I'm reloading.
No, that's, you see, equipment to make that happen is, let's just call it pretty pricey.
The defenders have 30 seconds left to stop that decryption.
The defending team has suffered multiple eliminations. Round over, the attackers wiped out the defenders to take the win.
I don't think I would ever make a nuke. I just don't like him so much. There's such a pointless thing. I really don't feel like, you know how, remember how I mentioned how I think all justifications from the military are BS? Well, for nukes is even worse. What could possibly be a justification for nukes? The only justification for nukes is that other countries also have nukes. That's not a good justification.
And we're kicking off round two.
The previous round didn't disappoint.
The only, like, thing you can get of a nuke, the intended usage is to basically eliminate the population. Like, on a scale and with intensity which is just unreasonable. I really don't like nukes. They're pointless. Nuclear reactors, however, I like those. That's cheap energy. That's good business. Whoa! Sniper, you say? That's mean. I'm scratching my nose. Let's see. If I was a sniper, itty bitty sniper.
The decryption key's been planted. Let's see whether the
Attack
defenders
and
manage to
defend
shut it down.
Well, yeah, makes sense. That checks out. Would really seem like it's a damn newbie. Whoa! I'm sorry, what was that? What just took all of my health away? Sniper. Can't even go after them because there's a time limit now. Okay, I won't even reach it in time.
Well done by the attackers. This round belongs to them.
Okay, my goal is to just kill the sniper. It's not about winning. Well, it is about winning, but it's not about winning the war. It's about winning the battle for me. You see, if we win the match, we get some imaginary points and we move on. If I kill that sniper and make their life a living hell, I get dopamine. And those are real life points. So, best nukes. Why have been having more? I mean, seriously, nukes are so pointless.
The next act unfolds.
I made myself known by using that goo container. I don't think any scientist should be to blame for creating a nuclear weapon. I think we should blame the fuckers who forced them to, basically. Listen, don't blame scientists for doing science. Nukes weren't created because of scientists, they were created because the government just decided that, hey, you know what would be cool? If we did war in a way which basically assures mutual destruction. That's one. Okay, or we can just cut it all away. I want to use advantage bomb on this, but it was passing behind me again. I feel like our team is dying a lot. Make it when you should I never think about what a nation I can be. Oh my lord, make it. I might do it in the future if I try like sustain myself solely on YouTube for a bit. Then we might try it. The government for overusing it. We should blame the government for using it in the first place. We should blame the governments for going to war. There are a couple of things we can blame governments. And the list is pretty long. You know, the whole wars thing. Nazis are more to blame, considering, you know, they're the fuckers who are the reason why they even happen. The second, obviously, I mean. Wars are idiotic in general.
Another round, another opportunity. Who will step up?
Hey, let's just kill each other because might as well. We're bored. Let's kill each other. What a splendid way to pass the time. I mean, look at Martin is doing pretty well, but who put these bamboo trees in the bamboo forest? Ridiculous. Why would you ever need bamboo trees in a bamboo forest? Where's that sniper? Did I just see them up there? I know I'm gonna check it out. No, I did not. Okay. Hi, Sentry. Hi, welcome. Welcome to this live stream. Okay. Well, I'm trying my best this time. Well, not my best, my adequates, but I think I didn't see that, huh? Well, I saw it. I know enemy spotted. Just, yeah, I guess. They were so terrible, sticky stones, yeah. Squad. Let's use 2 nukes on this second best friends. I would just like to mention that America used 2 nukes, and those are like the only 2 uses of nuclear weapons. First of all, why did they feel they need to use 2? Why 2 nuclear weapons? I feel like 1 would be enough of a message to send. Right now, there were only 2 like military nuclear launches. And both of them were by America at the same time, because they just felt like 1 wasn't good enough. The first one was just a warning shot. Nuclear warhead warning shot. Oh, there's a sniper up there. Oh my goodness. I was looking for. don't care.
Over there.
Suck it! I'm sorry, I just have a personal vendetta. I think that snipers in this game don't deserve to live. That's just my opinion. Oh, whoa, 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 hold on. Let's slow down for a second. Let's talk about this. How about that? How about here? Here's my proper gas tank. Do the talking.
The decryption key has been engaged, setting the stage for a win for our attackers. Time will tell. Smoke's out!
There's 3 of them, and there's 2 of us. There's 3 of them, there's 1 of me.
Standing defender. Can they fend off the attack all alone?
There was 3 of them, there was 1 of me. Ah, let me release my entire personality is molded and sent around the war and nukes. Yeah, it's not great, is it?
Attackers are ready. Defenders are ready. This is it.
And you wonder why I, like, don't appreciate protection of USA. They just spend so much on the military budget, they just need a way to justify that spending. Number 1. Can you imagine?
Contest continues.
Was it, I think around now is about $1 trillion a year. A trillion with a T! With a T in front of it! A year! You know how much money that is? An insane amount. Like, the richest person on earth has 1/5 of that, which honestly is actually also kind of another thing, that the richest person on earth has 1/5 of the total military budget of the biggest military country in the world, but that's a whole other thing, that's a whole other kind of worms. Well, technically they don't, I guess it's in stock, so it's they can't really spend it. Still. I just want to accent the fact that the US is
Thermite out. Took a hit.
irresponsible. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's talk about this, okay? By talk, I mean... Ah, you... How did you see me? I was cloaked in a smoker. You know what? You have some pretty good eyesight. Abnormally good. You should get checked out, honestly. That's kind of worryingly good.
A terminal is
I mean, understand it. Script. Ah, they haven't scripted. I could have just waited. Hi, the Hollow. Hi, welcome. Welcome to this live stream.
Hold on to your hats, everyone. It's time for our teams to trade places. Our attackers will start this round as defenders.
and arena damage has been reset.
I have the key.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. We can. They only have 5 points. Let my message go. Yeah, YouTube sometimes just deletes messages. That's a thing they do. That's just a thing they do. I cannot turn it off. So if you said a word that YouTube doesn't like, they might just delete your message.
And our teams are back for more.
Which is fun. Because these words are really often not quite as yucky. Where's the sniper? I know they're around here somewhere. Come on, show yourself. Don't be like that.
Move to Terminal B.
Let's just switch your weapon. That would be pretty silly, wouldn't it? Switch your weapon. That was a sniper shot. Damn it, should I help my team or should I kill the sniper? Decisions, difficult decisions. We are getting roasted with peanuts out there.
Resting on the shoulders of their sole survivor.
I am the sole survivor, there's no way. One. There's not one left.
The attackers faced a tough wipeout.
Non YouTube Twitchers too. Yeah, I mean practically all platforms. Listen, if there is no content moderation, they don't make money. They need content moderation to make money. Simple as it could be. Can't blame the businesses for businessing, am I right? Well, I mean we can. We really often should. But
Move to Terminal A.
I thought it was so strange. If we work together, we could do a lot more than wipe out the face of F. I mean, it's so ridiculous if you think about this. The whole idea of war. First of all, you need casus belli, which is so bizarre to me that, like, in the age of our Lord make it 2024, you could still have a reason to go. Well, the reason in court, obviously. You know, that's a bullshit reason always, but still pretend like you have a reason. Go to war with someone. That's curious. And I'm gone, just like that. Yeah. I got roasted like peanuts this time. We can also vaporize the ocean. Yeah, so many fun ideas on how we can kill ourselves. If no ideological difference, no war. Well, that's a bit difficult because there are two solutions to no ideological difference. The first one is to, like, be scientific, which basically means, you know, respecting each other's opinions. This whole thing. That would work out just fine. But for some weird, bizarre reason, everyone opts with option number 2. Kill off everyone who disagrees with us. If they're all dead, they can't disagree with us, no ideological differences. What could possibly go wrong?
Got one of them.
And we won. They should have. We have a sword player.
Enemy down. Team
Curious.
fight. The attackers are looking
Make it super present. I mean, I should. That's true. Almost kind of odd that I'm not in the race. Should just. Oh, probably because I would just win outright. That might be it.
Got it. Go, go, go. Picked up the key.
Yeah.
Terminal B, move. Advance to
Cult leader.
Terminal A.
I'm not a. It's not a cult. It's just a group of people who do whatever what I ask of them in a
Maintain match point.
cult-like manner. It's not a cult. It's a cult-like group of people, like-minded, with certain obligations. Not a cult. Still not a cult. I saw it. I was just ready. And Toby is talking about Bible in the basic channel. Jeffrey, you started it. You don't get to complain. When some people claim a message from God to kill you, you have to defend yourself, and war is going to be abrupt. Yeah, that's why we should shame war precisely. That's why, like, war should be extremely shamed. Because that's the problem. The problem is that there are certain fucking people who pretend like they have a reason. Every single war is like that. They just certain group of people who pretend like they have a reason to start a war. They never do. War needs to be adequately, like, shown as an unreasonable thing.
With a statement.
And also, you know, we kind of need to stop with all the military stuff. That's kind of a big reason. Now, obviously, you have to defend yourself. I mean, if someone is invading you and killing you, it's kind of dumb to just stand there for no reason. But the point is, if you have a country like America, for example, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think they're getting invaded, nor do I think there is a high likelihood of them getting invaded. I might be wrong. Maybe Canadians are just pulling a long con, you know, just retesting them. But I really feel like this America is incredibly well positioned, and they don't need this much military stuff. Holy shit, $1 trillion a year. That's ridiculous. Instead, we should have dance-off between leaders. I feel like a fight in a big tub of jello would suffice. That's my opinion. Is the reason happening it never does. I mean, America is not just an independent country. I'm pretty certain that was like a big thing for them to be independent. I'm pretty certain they did like a whole war with Britain over that. I think they're pretty hot on being independent actually. I'm pretty certain it's like a big stance of theirs, like freedom and independence. To be fair, America going to war over something doesn't quite carry as much meaning as for other countries, considering that Americans will go to war over, well, practically anything, but, you know, they did go to war with independence. The thing is, Europe found a solution to peace. It's just that. Europe found a solution to peace. I don't say why, because I wasn't one of the smart people who figured it out, but there is a simple solution to peace. You see, Europe usually has been a hotbed for all the wars. I mean, Germans, the French, the British, they just loved killing each other, right? You wouldn't believe it. I mean, Russians all of a sudden come in, right? Poland disappears from the map and then disappears from the map again. It's festive. But just everyone loved killing each other. But then at some point people realized, wait, hold on everyone, maybe it's not a great idea to kill each other all the time. It was a crazy revelation at the time. It's like, everyone was like, what? We shouldn't kill each other all the time? It's ridiculous. But I guess we'll try anything at this point. And so then they decided maybe it would be a good idea not kill each other. And European Union was founded, which actually is a great solution to peace if you think about it. Basically, the idea of European Union is that you make all the countries so interconnected and get so much benefits from being in the Union that wars would just lose them money. That's the idea. Wars are just not worth it in the European Union. That's the solution. Very simple one. It really is foolproof. Like, no one would go to war. I mean, it's not obviously not just money, it's value basically. But no one would go to war just to lose value in the process, whatever you value. And that way you could actually end the wars without having that big of a military budget. America's an independent country. We like all the races, even the bad ones. Come on. America only did like playfully racism for a couple 100 years. It wasn't that serious, you know. It was just like for most of its existence. Like, you know, a significant percentage. Like an absolutely significant percentage of being openly racist to the citizens in your country. Like an unsignificant, like a pretty large percentage of from basically back from when it was created, it was kind of founded on slavery and racism, but then even when slavery got abolished, it was still very openly racist, which is kind of, it's hard to realize that like that was 3 generations ago, that was a thing, yeah? Openly racist, where you basically had laws which prohibited people based on race do things, which about as openly racist as you can get. Yeah. Freedom. Isn't history cool, am I right? Ah, that's great. That's always great. One thing which just pisses me off is misuse of science. That's the main thing that pisses me off. you had this whole thing where it was scientific racism, where basically bad science was used to justify racism. Great thing. Nowadays you have climate change denial. Nowadays you have people who just get paid to achieve a certain result in science. It's great. Is it great? Yeah, for-profit research. That's also fun. Also a fun thing. Well, like, you know, for example, if natural gas lobby in the US wants to convince people that natural gas is basically friendly to the environment, then they just pay someone to do some research, and they would just basically take away the funding if they didn't like what they researched. So the researcher just basically agrees with them, and it's like, yeah, totally, just natural gas is great for the environment, only to then realize that fugitive emissions exist, and it's just methane, and it's even worse than coal. I don't like for-profit science. I don't like it. I don't know if y'all could tell my subtle message. I'm green, I don't care, language is taken over by math. I just don't understand why. Available. What other language are we supposed to use? Mathematicians just collectively... It's actually a secret society of Greek people. And Greek people just invent math in secret. And then there's actually... It's all just a big scheme to fund the big maths. To pretend like imaginary numbers. They're not real! They're imaginary, it's in the name. So worry about climate change when it's real, but not as significant as some other problems. I mean, the problem with climate change is not really, as I mentioned, for me the most dangerous thing is the nuclear weapons, which are pointless and could very much kill off humanity like that. There's press of a button. Well, not press of a button, but press of a couple buttons, which is worrying. But the reason why I'm so worried about climate change is because as we have plenty of time for climate change to fix it, there's nothing being done. And kind of with other problems, climate change has this unique property where you have a group of really powerful people actively working against fixing climate change. It's not really something you see all that often. Well, I guess there is a certain movement, like, you know, with politics. I guess there is also a problem where there are people all around who just try to profit off politics and basically just make everyone hate each other more. I guess that's also a problem. But they don't seem quite as powerful as, you know, oil and gas. They're trillionaires. Really, that's a lot of money. About the US military budget worth of money. But that's why I'm mostly worried about climate change. Well, not mostly. Mostly I'm worried, of course, about nuclear weapons. I already mentioned that. But second, mostly worried about climate change. Because there are very powerful people actively working against it. Really often, just on the record. No one cares, because they're rich. Remember when, like, ExxonMobil executive got caught admitting on camera for a fake interview that, like, you know, he lobbied against climate change, and not against climate change, only against, you know, fixing climate change, like pretending, like, only being for carbon tax because they knew it wasn't gonna happen. Remember that? Oh, that was fun. Yeah, like some executive got caught on camera admitting to everything in detail, and nothing happened. Isn't that fun? To be honest, the US is the first country that's affected by climate change. Panama, without gas, you can't survive. It's not the first. It's, I mean, unless you mean like in a major, significant, easy to showcase way. Because, well, everything at this point, every country has felt some effect of climate change, some more minor than others, but let's take Italy, for example, as an easy target. Average temperature. Italy average temperature. Let's see. images because I just want a nice graphic and I want to over the years. So I obviously want year to year. Can I go like 2017? Night and day. March average temperature. I guess that's actually a commitment. I like it. I need like more data, something like unless that's not for Italy. Unless I need to go more general, unless I need to go Europe. There's no nice graph for it in Italy, really? Why do all of them end in 2017? Give me 2024. Today's. The today's. And also a bit further back. No, I guess further back won't be. Do I need to go for world? Can I go for Europe? I'm trying to showcase that it's happening. Well, I guess I could just go for world to showcase it globally. I don't know if it's like a cheap shot. Right. When I'm tired, I can't decision make. Let's go forward. Greek language so unspoken that people look at Greek and think funny math language. And in Fahrenheit, cringe, NASA, no better. There we go, Celsius. Oh, that's 2/11/2020. That's still not 2024. No, I'm looking for more data about Italy. I do need more data about Italy. It's ridiculous. What's up with Italy? Italians, what are you doing? Silly geese. This one is pretty solid because it dates back a lot, but I don't want to use NASA's one. That's Fahrenheit. Cringe. Yeah, how like constantly the warmest years are happening. Oh, that's just... What kind of design is that? Why is the color above the graph? That's ridiculous. Looks like it's eating into something. Honestly, I'll just need a lesson how to make graphs. Climate.gov. Huh. Did not know there was a gov dedicated to it. Yeah, obviously this is like showcased in an extreme way because, well, actually, is it? That's a good question. Because this is obviously a scale from -1 to 1, but on the other hand, a difference of 1 degree Fahrenheit is pretty severe. Who the fuck uses Fahrenheit? People who are delusional and crazy. Be normal for once in your life. Thank you! Use Kelvin, like a normal person. No, these all look fun. Even in like individual cities in the there's of all South Asia, Europe, Africa, and Latin America. Yeah, Kevin's right actually. Honestly, America's practically like the globe, right? That's practically the same thing. America war, what's the difference? Practically the same thing. Some no countries, but who cares about the other countries? Nah, global warming. How festive. Actually, what are the effects of like extreme one? So, global warming predictions. How apocalyptic is it? I'm just curious. Future global climate. Highest CO amounts. We can make it happen, can we? I feel like if we try hard, we could get to the highest CO2 amount. No, I hate both America and Antarctica. Why Antarctica? Well, wait, are penguins in Antarctica or? Never. Who cares? Who knows this whole thing? Oh, these graphics are sick. Now that's how you make a graphic. Low likelihood, high impact storyline. Now you got me interested. Bing says severe. I mean, if they're not that severe, just acidic ocean waters, changing to ocean currents, changing severe weather, changing clouds, risk to marine life, risk to life on land. That's not important, is it? I mean, well, who cares about living on land? That's not important at all. The collapse of major ice sheets in Greenland and Antarctica, disruption in thermal island circulation, sudden release of methane. That's fun, because that causes even more global warming. Ocean uptake of carbon. Yay, there's so many. I wouldn't rather recommend, you know. Just a real bummer. Anyhow, I feel like that'll be it for this live stream. I feel like we've touched on enough, like, extinction event scenarios for humanity for one day. Remember, kids, the world hasn't ended yet. It's only gonna end if we let those fuckers in power end it. Don't let them end it. That's one thing people really often forget, that actually, I don't want to listen. I do want to make people aware of these actual risks, but I don't want you to go into the doomerism on the other side. Change is always possible. Remember that. If officials in power are doing something to kill us all, we can just stop them. That's the thing. They don't have actually any superpowers or anything. They are just in power because we pay them. So yeah, we can change. We should. Or else we die. So, you know, I would prefer changing over dying. Anyhow, I'm gonna go. Probably walk for a little bit more and then go to sleep. And for now, that'll be it. Thank you everyone so much for watching. And have a great day. Bye.